I need to put...
This is pre-recorded. You're not answering my questions.
Dude, it is totally pre-recorded all the time. There's always somebody who's like, "Oh, want to play?" Well, it's pre-record, and then I looked at the camera and smiled, and somebody was like, that pre-recorded smile."
What the fuck?
I was like, "Yeah."
Just so autistic. That pre-recorded smile.
It's. I mean,
What the fuck?
he's not wrong. It was pre-recorded.
I'm gonna go to your next live stream after it gets offline, after it's fully uploaded on YouTube. Be like, this shit is pre-recorded. I can fucking
Strider, what's up, man?
fast forward.
Yeah. Okay, so the stream is on. Let me just pull up everything to the right spots. And bro, you're streaming and it's 1 a.m. for me. Oh, dude. And it's actually the podcast. So technically I'm not streaming. Technically, but I am streaming. So it's okay.
Yeah, you kind of are.
Shut up. Okay, so DogParkPodcast. We're gonna be talking about Hunter and Terminal rework. So far, Helldog, is there any breaking news you want to give us? Any interesting facts about games, secret updates, you know?
I don't know anything secret shit. I just know the shit I read.
Okay. So run. Yeah.
It seems like they're talking about their last update video and their little sneak note they gave us what's gonna happen in a few next weeks. It seems like they're gonna edit the system of how our loadout cards work, and like in general, not only the lead. It seems like you're gonna only have skins and you're gonna be able to select weapons and augments and stuff like that. I mean, that should be the ideal system if you ask me from the start.
Yeah. What do you think about the new what is it called that they're doing? The whole like complete merc pack, all merc pack or whatever it's called. What do you think about
I would
that?
have bought it if it would be $30 about 40. It's like 49, right? Or how much is it?
I don't know. It's like they said like $39.99 or something like that. I don't really know.
$29.99, but if you ask me, 49 is a little bit too much for a game that's like so small.
No, Terminal is the one that they're reworking, right? Are they reworking Underground as well, or just Terminal?
They're gonna start reworking, but apparently they said they already are working on Terminal, that they actually have some progress, but for some reason it didn't show us any of it.
Okay, but they're not doing anything for Underground, right?
Yes, they are. They announced in the video too. They showed a few spots they're gonna pick and they're gonna rework.
That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Yeah, let me see, because I do like Underground. Strider is saying, you know, they're gonna ruin his baby Underground. I love Underground. That and Whitechapel are my favorite maps in the game, I'll be honest.
I don't like Chapel that much just because I just played it so fucking much that it gets annoying.
Yeah, I feel you. It's like Dust 2, right? It gets played so
Basically.
much. Yeah.
It has actually come Dust 2 if you put in CSGO. But the difference is in CSGO I always play Dust 2 because it's the only map I know since I don't play much CS.
Yeah, I used to play like 3 maps all the time. No, the first one was, you know, Dust 2. Everybody plays Dust 2, but then I got so bored of it, and then I actually have a video of it. I'll see if I can find it. It is the funniest thing in the world. Let me just close my editing software. It's the last time I ever played Dust 2, and it is this cringy 10-year-old kid swearing and making slurs all the time.
You uploaded it, right? I'm pretty sure saw it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's continue talking. So what do you think they're gonna do to Terminal? You who knows a lot more and has more hours in the game.
They're gonna change the name, like they're gonna add a word to it. It's gonna be called Terminal Cancer.
Nice. Yo, I need to switch my name for the title. Dang it. Keep forgetting. The Strider says the Terminal rework looks horrible. Do you know... Okay, first off, Strider, why do you think it looks horrible?
I think it's weird, like that it's the only map with like a forward spawn capturing system. And,
yeah, that is true.
Because if you look like at the blueprint of the map, how long the attackers have to walk to get to the objective, and how long the defenders have to walk.
Yeah.
I mean, it all changes once the forward spawn get captured, but yeah, that's why most people in the pub, they don't win. Defense most likely are win way more.
Yeah.
If you look at statistics, it's gonna say defenders have a way higher winning rate. than like offenders. We shall call them that way, because just of the fact that you only have to defend the spawn that you basically won, since the attackers have to walk such a far way to come back into battle.
Yeah, yeah. That is interesting. It is true that it's the only one. Ah, gosh, stupid thing. Move away. And open you up. Okay, so yeah, it is the only map with a forward capturing spawn. That is true. That makes it stand out to a certain degree.
Yeah, and plus, like, all the pubs are like 77, 8v8. At least if you play through server browser, I know you can play 6v6 in casual. Yeah. But even like 6v6 a little bit too much on that map. Like the first objective, at least, it's so claustrophobic because everything is so small and bunched up together in the first objective.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So
that's why you see always a leader there just spamming.
Yeah, Strider says that Terminal is not going to be a good play in Pugs. I actually do not like Terminal at all. I really don't like it. Never did, actually.
I mean, I like the last two objectives. But
yeah, oh yeah. For me, actually, the last two objectives is kind of like the only thing that I find interesting, right? But it is such a classic that the map has been there for so long. It feels wrong to just switch it. But it's, you know, you've got to...
But the thing is, they removed so many of the old trick jumps on the map, too.
Yeah, that is true. I tried after like a while back to try and do some trick jumps, and I couldn't do any of them. Well, not all of them, obviously, but like some of them I couldn't do.
There was like only one or two left, like, to get to the other side. You like, because back in the day, you know the little arch where the window is?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jump up there and then go back, like flank, and go into the second objective and wait the second the bombs explode to plant into the carriages.
Yo, I actually try to do that. That's the one I try to do. It's kind of like the only map, the only trick jump I know from that map. You know, it's fine.
That was like a pretty... I don't know if it was streamed, but I remember a long time ago there was like a cup for a dirty bomb.
Yeah.
And like a team actually did it. The second the bomb explodes, someone was already camping the second objective's back there, waiting to plant the bombs instantly.
Huh. That is interesting. Let me see.
That map's art like is designed after a map which comes from like enemy territory, which is like pretty much like they resemble each other a lot.
Yeah. Let me ask something. Let's see. You know that trick jump on Terminal on the window where you get out? Yeah, that's the one. Venom Tail says, "Hey Puck, how'd that kick me from the DogPark Discord for no reason?" Yeah.
There was no reason.
Is it okay if we just get Helldog back in the podcast? Keep your differences outside of the podcast. I'm not gonna interfere. I really don't care. Luckily now the trick jump. Yeah, I tried to do that trick jump. Yeah, it didn't quite pan out properly.
There's still like a bunch of other trick jumps. Like, you know when you spawn and there's the balcony of MG, and next to the balcony there's like a railing that sets apart a staircase that goes like into the mid, like basically in the mid and the left side where you go up to the like balcony.
Yeah.
You can go from the mid there and like do 2 wall jumps and jump right straight in front of the MG and like get like up there. Like it's pretty useful, especially to avoid mines.
Yeah. A word. Gosh, stupid. Go over there. There we go. Okay, let me just see one thing. Okay, so what do you think that they're gonna do to Terminal in this new updates?
I think they're gonna remove the spawn, if you ask me, and move it up. Like not by too much, but not by too less. Because that's the biggest complaint of people, that the spawn point is like either you get it or you don't. If you don't get it, you're fired.
True. It does feel like that. Like at points, you just can't. It's like you're unable to do anything about it.
Especially if you don't have a good team either.
Yeah. Okay, and
I mean, I don't have any problem with the second part, like I said. Just the first part, like they need to work on that one. The second part is totally fine.
Yeah. Let me just do one thing.
Did you hear that they're gonna buff Phantom?
They are. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but so basically what happened in the dev Q&A, whatever you want to call that video, they asked the developers when is Phantom gonna be buffed? And please don't answer soon. And then their answer was,
soon.
Well, we have no. Just listen now, alright?
Yeah.
The buff of Phantom is gonna come with our new character, Hunter, which is gonna be released soon. It's just like, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
But that was based like there was like a 20-second or 30-second segment of conversation before they said that. So I don't know what my phone. I just love it, the fact where like the question says don't say soon, but like at the end, soon.
Okay. So just want to tell the guys in the chat that I do read it, and I'm trying to currently do some stuff. No, I'm not playing Venom Tales. It's pre-recorded footage. We're in a podcast right now. We're gonna be talking. Okay. Helldog, do you know where the blacklisted people are in here? Because I want to re-invite Venom Tales, and I want to keep your differences. Yeah. Keep your differences aside. You gotta promise this, guys. You can talk.
No problem.
Yeah, you can talk about whatever in your off times. You know. Yeah, that's right. Estoy jugando. This is a video from a time I played beforehand. Let me see. I don't know how to find people.
You should be able to join.
Okay.
You should be able to join now.
Okay, join up, Mr. Venom Tales. We're in the DogParkPodcast. Keep your differences aside. I don't want you guys jumping in at each other. This is not Keemstar, guys. I'm not Keemstar.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm grown up.
Okay, it's okay. That's not really the issue. Gosh. So let's yeah.
I just wonder what the fuck is gonna Hunter be able to do, because he's gonna be a recon merc, right?
Yeah, it seems like he is, and if you take the if you think about what the recons do, like
recons like Phantom.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So yeah, Venom Tales, don't worry, man. We know you're not really that involved. It's fine. Just join, it'll be okay.
Join a random chat, they're gonna move you into the lobby, alright? Just go ahead and do that.
Oye, soy yo, te has olvidado de hablar español. No, está bien, está bien. I just, tengo cosas que hablar. Pug for Keem 2018. Yeah, I should be the next Keemstar. Don't worry, guys.
Keemstar's right now on, like, vacation, right? You could replace him.
I should replace Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
You're a British Keemstar now. No.
Okay.
So you know what happened, mate?
You know what happened, mate? Bruv, now innit? If now...
That's fucking road, man. No.
I know. But I didn't say peng girl or bruv. What is it that they say? They're like...
Emerald.
Yeah, they're like fam. They say fam a lot. Ham. Man's not hot. Those guys that were there a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, I don't remember. We're just talking about the apartheid. Oh my gosh. Talk about a controversy. Either way, let's move from politics and keep talking about Dirty Bomb. So, Dirty Bomb...
Dirty.
Well, a radioactive bomb comprised of nuclear waste is a dirty bomb.
I mean, depends if you look at it like chemically, it might be dirty, but if you get like a vacuum or maybe like a few tissues, you can clean it up.
Ice Blade. Llevo viviendo en los Estados Unidos y en Canadá casi 12 años, 10 años, y he cogido un acento americano. I used to have a very hard Spanish accent, but now it's almost non-existent. Next Phantom buff, decreased cloak sound by 0.2%. Oh my gosh, that's probably gonna be it, let's be honest.
It's just gonna hear like, it's gonna be the same like a mosquito.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a little annoying thing.
Oh, let's watch the Phantom again.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see... Yeah, Venom Tales just joined. He's not anywhere.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to join a random chat room so I can move him in.
Yeah. Join a random chat room, boy. So we can put you in.
I have a feeling like Hunter is gonna have like fucking one-shot arrows that can even one-shot Rhino. So everyone buys them, and then he's gonna get nerfed once like everyone bought him already.
Yeah.
Just like with Phantom, dude. He used to be so good, and then they fucking nerfed the shit out of him so hard.
Okay. I expect Hunter to have like his super ability to be like a rail gun or something like that. That's very powerful. Or it could be a tracking thing, like he shoots you and you're tagged with your arrow, and he knows exactly where you are, and you have to pull it out or something like that. That could be a thing.
You shoot somebody and then just hear, "Hey guys, new filters on Instagram today. This is the best one yet." It's gonna be the fucking.
Oh, there you are.
Meme.
Yeah, we saw you, Venom Tails. We can see you. There.
There we go. He's in.
Hello, Venom Tails. How was your week?
It's been okay.
Yeah, I feel it. I was supposed to go to the gym a couple times this week, and then I forgot to put my alarm, so I'm out of energy, feeling tired all the time.
That explains why you were so tired last stream.
Oh, dude, I am falling asleep right now. Like,
why don't you drink coffee? Why don't you?
I don't know.
To digest it?
No, I just don't like coffee. Like, I don't like the smell or the taste. I've tried.
I didn't like it too, but then.
Yeah. It's kind of like some.
Janky.
Yeah, it's like some alcoholic drinks. Like people just they either like it or they get used to it. Okay, so Iceblade asked in the chat what are my favorite merc is, what is my worst merc, and what is the one that I hate being killed by the most. What do you guys think? Right before we start.
Favorite merc is the Humorous Proxy, probably. The one you hate most getting killed is probably gonna be, let's say, Sparks or Rhino.
And what's my worst merc to play with?
I would say something rude right now, but I'm not. Worst, I don't know. Which merc do you never play? Like, let's see.
Half of
probably
the entire
Amy.
team?
Yeah, Amy. I never see you play. There we go.
But I do play Vasily, so.
That's true. You have like a Koval for him as well.
True. Okay, Venom Tails, what do you think?
Wait. Sorry, I was kind of zoned out.
So what is my best merc? What is my worst merc? And which merc do I hate being killed by the most?
Wait, are you talking about you? Or...
Yeah, by me. You're guessing. This is gonna be a guessing game. How much do you guys presume you know me?
I think your favorite merc is Proxy. The one that the person that you hate getting killed by the most. That'll be it.
Wait, let me change my mind. I don't know what you will hate getting killed by the most, Pug.
Yeah?
Your own teammates' proxy mines.
Oh, you guys are so close. Anything else, Venom?
No.
Okay, so my favorite merc is Proxy. My worst merc is almost anybody in the entire roster that isn't a sniper. Because they're very consistent, right?
Well, Proxy isn't a sniper.
Yeah, but like...
For me, it's the opposite. Like, I'm way more consistent with like automatic guns because my first
initial
shots were off.
But for me, it's like, it's just so hard. And then the merc I hate being killed by the most, definitely, you guys may not, Helldog had it, and it's definitely Sparks. But not like any Sparks. Sparks with a revive rifle. I can't stand it.
Yeah, especially those lucky ones who just spam a doorway and like pray to Jesus and Allah.
Because I'll be sniping, and then an instant headshot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this game is broken. But you know.
They cannot do that anymore, right?
No, they can. They totally can.
No, but on distance, not on close, like close cars, yes. But on distance, they like
even,
like a damage drop off.
And well, we'll leave the FAQ near the end of the stream. Venom Tails, what do you think about the rework? Right? Do you like the map Terminal? What are your thoughts on the actual map right now?
I feel like Terminal right now is, I could see it getting some changes to how it's played and stuff like that. Because it's not my favorite map, but I would still play it if I had the option between other, like, not that great maps.
I get it. And what aspects would you like to change?
The capture spawn.
That is a recurrent theme.
You know, they actually changed the map quite a bit from the beginning. At the beginning, the staircase you walk up to get all like over like from the entrance to the building towards the ammo cases, towards the left and towards the right, the balcony. Over there used to be like a little like roadblock, roadblockish like with an MG on it. Like so you could basically shoot down if they like walk off their spawn.
Yeah.
But back then turtle wasn't a thing. But imagine that's like with turtle, it would still be a thing. Imagine how fucking broken that would be.
That'd be pretty broken. So let's see, Venom. Let's get these things out of the way as well. What would you expect to change? Like we already said that you don't like the forward spawn. What do you think? How would you change it? Like balance it for ranked?
Like just remove it altogether, honestly.
Okay, that makes sense. So would you make the defender spawn farther back or farther forward, or just where they originally start?
I would probably like want them to move the attacker spawn just like a little bit up.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Part of it, if you remove that like spawn capture, you have to rework like the whole like spawn points, because if you look at the spawn points, the initial spawn points of the defenders, it's just one straight way, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at attackers, you have like multiple ways you can shoot it. At first, you can go through the gas tunnel, then you can just go straight up towards the MG, then you can go into the ammo crates to MG, or you can trick jump against the tubes and go in like on the upper part of the building.
Yeah. That is interesting.
So you have to balance that out too. So like the defenders don't have one straight way to walk down.
Yeah. My friend Butters wanted to get in the podcast. Is that okay if he does that?
Yeah. It's fine. We don't have. I think Velma's on, but you know that person. You know.
It's very interesting. I want to see how if they fuck it up or not.
Yeah. It's like you know, we expect a change, but we don't know what it is gonna be, and we may be happy or disappointed or both, you know, maybe one or the other. So once Butters gets on, we can ask, you know, what they think.
On a random channel, like in a movie, man.
Yeah, so tell Butters, which is a great name.
He's in a chat right now.
Okay, sweet. Then just drag him on. Welcome, Butters. Butter. Hey, butter.
Why is he
Nutter butter.
Oh. Is it nut butter?
No, it's Butters.
Butters? Okay, Butters. What do you think of the terminal map?
Impossible to attack on. Basically the only opinion I really have.
Okay, word. And how would you change the map? Like, first off, actually, what is the thing you don't like about the map itself? Like the layout.
Work. It just doesn't flow.
And yeah. So what would you change about it? Like, and what would you change it to?
Make it more open map, to be honest. Have more like long lines of sight. Have more short lines of sight.
Yeah.
I'd probably move the forward spawn.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about that before, and I agree with you. You know, more. Because maps like Underground and Chapel, you feel like they're big open maps, but you also can do a lot of close quarters combat as well, right? And
also at certain points.
Yeah. But like, imagine Underground. You don't expect there to be sniping spots, but there are. And in Chapel, you don't expect there to be like hard close quarter shotgun and SMG battles, but there are. That sort of map that has everything in it is the sort of layout I think Dirty Bomb needs for at least most maps, so that every playstyle can be viable. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah. I mean, I remember there was like a playtest thing that they did. They showed in the Terminal Rework video.
Yeah.
Showed it a lot more open. They still had the generator, but they didn't have the forward spawn, they said.
That makes sense.
In that current playtest.
That makes sense. Because it's kind of the one thing that nobody really enjoyed out of it. Okay. Now we're gonna go through my classic thing about asking people how do they think that Dirty Bomb, you know, the developer, Splash Damage, is going to change it? So we said how we would like to change it. So how do you guys think that they're going to change it? We'll go with that held up first.
They're going to add weapon skins. Although they did already.
Nice.
He reduced Thunder's hitbox by 2%.
Guys. And Venom, what do you think? How is Splash Damage going to change Terminal?
They're probably gonna do nothing.
Ah, sweet. They're just gonna pretend like they're reworking it and just
They're just gonna change the paint job. The paint job.
Make it just different colors.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be so bad.
They're gonna move one MG nest. They're gonna move one.
Oh,
They're gonna change all the basic white colors to black, and someone's gonna complain. They're gonna be like, "Are you racist or what? Why are you complaining?"
What I think they're gonna do is, you know, the MG, the two MGs. They're gonna switch their positions, right? So one MG is in the other spot, right?
Yeah, that's
Complete
game
breaking, right? Oh my gosh. That is... Okay, so now we begin the speculation of Hunter, right? So Venom, what do you think about Hunter?
I think he's pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see how his bow works in like when he comes out.
Yeah.
So
I have a big assumption. Hunter's gonna make 50% more damage to Rhino, Turtle, and Phoenix because they all have names of animals.
That'd be pretty dope, but I don't think so.
That'd be hilarious.
yeah, because he's a hunter.
Right. That makes sense.
I think he's gonna be like a support that's. Like,
But it's gonna be Recon though.
Yeah, he is. But he could be a support recon more in the sense of.
Yeah, it could be like a hybrid, like Javelin.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Javelin is special, medically, clinically, and clinically.
Well, what about Guardian though?
Yeah.
Is he also special?
Yeah, because that makes sense. They had this. You've got hardcore like roles. Like Aura is a defensive medic. Sawbones and whatchamacall that one dude that's Spanish. Phoenix. Yeah, they're both offensive medics. Then you've got like guys like Kira and Skyhammer and Artie who are completely fire support. Then you've got assaults and tanks, right? And then we've got these three mercs so far that are hybrids. They're not really one or the other. They're like support for that specific class. So like, I wouldn't like to have one Javelin. I'd rather have a Skyhammer and maybe a second Javelin. You know what I'm talking about?
To be honest, I think he's going to be more something like stuff his team and one makes the enemy team take more damage.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I want him to have like an assault rifle. I don't want him to have the sniper, to be honest.
I want like a medic that throws a grenade and like has an area, and that like in that area of deny, like everyone gets revived with like 30 HP. That would be actually dope. You know, not like Guardian where you should look at it and you can like bounce it over like on the wall.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And revives her. That would be actually like kind of handy.
In suppose you get revived. That'd be a nice Guardian buff actually.
True. And
yeah,
that
would be actually kind of broken though.
Yeah. Venom, what do you think about the Hunter? What do you speculate about him?
I think that one of his guns is probably going to be the Grenadier, because that kind of looks like a hunting rifle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just a little.
Do you guys think they're going to add, on that note, perfectly segues, do you think they're going to add a new weapon or weapons?
Of course. They said like
yeah.
when they release Guardian, they're going to release a new primer, a new secondary, a new melee weapon for every single merc.
So it's probably going to be... Yeah, makes sense. So continue Venom, spouting your venom.
Talk about what?
I don't know. You were talking about Hunter, and you just said one thing. You want to say anything else?
You know, there's like one screenshot of Hunter, right?
Yeah.
A video where they announced him.
Yeah.
Of him holding some sort of weapon, like some sort of blade.
Could be a new melee weapon. Yeah.
Could even be any primary weapon.
True. Yeah, because Phantom did have a melee primary weapon at one point in time. Let's not talk about the past where he was so overpowered. Yeah, it's funny saying Phantom's overpowered. Either way, what do you guys think his ability is going to be? We're going to go with Butters first. What do you think Hunter's ability is going to be like?
I'd like it to be that debuff and buff sort of but I don't think it would be that. I think it's probably going to be like a proxy mine, but it like maybe you get like spotted whilst you walk over the proxy mine.
That could be a thing.
That would be like the weirdest proxy mine ever.
I mean, it could be like a
Effect or something.
yeah, makes sense. Like a poison trap or something like that. That could
Kind of like
Or something that like maybe a spot effect that lasts until you like get a gift.
yeah, that could be a thing. And okay, Helldog, what do you think the ability is going to be like?
Well, they said he's gonna have like a an Assassin's Creed. They have those hidden blades, right?
Yeah.
It looks like he's gonna have like some sort of like glove around his arm. It's gonna be similar with a fucking like crossbow in it, because if you look at the artwork of him.
Yeah, he does have a crossbow. That is true.
Which means his abilities probably are gonna be arrow related.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah, have arrows with like immense damage, or the arrows are gonna have debuffs or certain abilities that are gonna affect the enemy mercs.
Mm.
Yeah, again, 400 damage from direct hit probably.
I mean, we have Jalen, right? That she does that, so yeah, we don't need another one of those.
True. And Venom, what do you think the ability is going to be like?
Basically, like that crossbow
Yeah.
that was there before. That might be one of his abilities to like do like a lot of damage, maybe. Or he could have some sort of like trap where it's like a bear trap where you get stuck for like a couple seconds.
That is true. Certain mercs do have like two abilities, especially like medics, or we can see that with other fire supports and stuff. They do have like one ability that's pretty general. Yeah. Let me
I think it should
see.
be like traps, like
Yeah.
some like stop on some stop health regen, something like that.
Yeah. So my guess is that, judging from the other recons, Phantom not included obviously at that point because he's not really a recon. You've got Red Eye who detects people in his line of vision. You've got Amy who detects people and debilitates from like a spy cam. You've got Vasily who throws a heartbeat sensor. I think that Hunter is gonna have purely what do you call it? Arrow-based abilities, right? Or like my guesses are he's either gonna have like a poisoned arrow that chips at your health slowly for a certain amount of time, or a track-in dart that he shoots you and he can like track you. That'd be pretty interesting as well. Or yeah.
Like, watch. If I even dare say the word.
Brother, he's gonna shoot you with the arrow and you're gonna get Ebola.
It's kind of like I'm also thinking that he could really have a trap, like not really like a proximity mine, but something similar to like a bear trap. Or if you guys have played Rainbow Six, there's a certain soldier man who drops down a poison capsule dart thing that when you step on it you get poisoned. So that could be another thing, but yeah.
I just
He could have his own YouTube channel and catch like predators, child predators, and that's gonna be his trap.
The Epic Pancake says Hunter equals Hanzo. Ah, you beat me to the punch. Damn it. Oh my gosh, you guys think you're so clever. Yeah, so this is our speculation, and then again, the section of the podcast where we estimate what splash damage is going to do. So what do you guys think splash damage is going to do? We'll start with Venom. What do you think splash damage is going to do, for knowing what they've done to all the other new mercs? What do you think they're going to have him be?
He's either going to be very broken or very underpowered from the very start.
That is interesting. That is true. So in what way? Yeah.
Release underpowered though. I'd rather character release is underpowered than overpowered.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's underpowered, then you can just buff him, right? Like certain abilities, but to a certain, yeah.
You can, like, no matter how much you nerf, people are still going to complain.
True, that is.
I mean, look at Phantom.
Yeah.
Look at Phantom.
Oh my gosh. So, Butters, what do you think that Mr. Hunter is going to be like, but in the perspective of splash damage?
Like balance-wise, or?
I mean, like ability-wise, or
Question: hit yourself with a rock against that 3 times so you can like get into the mindset.
Hmm.
I think he's gonna have an ability called I don't know what they're gonna call it, but it's probably gonna give like players the ability to like shoot through walls or something.
Yeah, like a rail gun or something like that.
Kind of like free wall hack.
That'll be hilarious.
You pair him up with Vasily, and you can shoot through walls. Oh my gosh.
It's basically like the Soldier's Ultimate for free.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
dude.
god.
So dumb.
No, and before he shoots his ultimate, just gonna scream, "Fucking normies!"
Okay, and Helldog, what do you think
And
that?
you see a nuke
Yeah?
get dropped.
Oh my gosh, he drops a nuke as well. Oh my gosh, he just wins the entire game. So Helldog, what do you
Yeah.
think Hunter's gonna be like? Helldog? Hello?
He's gonna be like Suction Cup Man.
Suction cup, man.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna write you a song.
You know who I'm talking about, Pug?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay, Pug, don't spoil it.
Oh
Don't-
yeah, I remember now. I was like suction. And then I remembered. Yeah.
You can't kill Suction Cup, man.
Basically. So when he gets in the argument, like there's gonna be a special tone. Hey, you! I wrote a song for you. It goes like this. You're the bitch.
I genuinely
Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else? Cause I really need to take a nap, guys. It's not that late where I'm at, but I'm like super tired. But so right before we end the.
1 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, I'm currently at like 5:35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's early by you. You're in Canada, right?
Yeah. And I'm
For me,
super.
it's like 6.
Oh, jeez, you guys. I'm super tired.
It's 9:40 over here, so it's kind of late, but not too late. I mean, it's a Friday.
Yeah, but like this week I've had like.
It doesn't change the fact that you're tired, though.
Yeah. That's like I've had like.
6 o'clock, you can't be tired.
I mean,
Not allowed.
normally I wouldn't be tired, but this week I didn't work out. I pretty much just stayed home, and then the nights I either didn't sleep well or didn't sleep at all. So I've got like one day I slept for 2 hours, the next I slept for 4. So I've had a pretty rough week. I don't know why. It was just.
But then I found out it would take effort to get into a car to go to the gym.
Oh my gosh. So anything else you guys would like to talk about, Dirty Bomb related or video game related or anything related? I'll give you guys a couple minutes each if you guys want to talk, or just do whatever it is right before I fall asleep.
Do you have a face cam on?
Yes, I do have a face cam on.
Let me look at your fucking. Let me look at you. I want to look at you falling asleep.
I mean, you probably can't tell, but I'm actually really. So yeah, we can.
Send it there.
We can start with Venom Tales. Do you want to say anything to the future or Splash Damage? Tell them anything you would want. What would you tell them?
Make 3 loadouts for the new Amy Obsidian, please. Thank you.
Okay, and Butters, what would you like to say to Splash Damage if you could say anything to them?
Javelin Obsidian.
Okay.
Large drop from the axe.
We've had a conversation about this. They're probably not going to do that.
And for final thoughts, Helldog, what would you say to Splash Damage if you could say anything to them?
If you have more than 10 hours played with Javelin, you're gonna get banned for Steam.
Well, yeah, so that means I'm gonna get banned 3 times.
Oh my god, how many hours do you...
Exactly. Oh, not exactly. 32.
With Javelin?
Hours. With Javelin. I have 31 hours of proxy.
Well, I mean, that makes
I'm
more
just gonna go
sense.
But they're
Because
both
Proxy's
cancer
been
anyway.
released a long time ago. But
Yeah.
Javelin's like kind of recent work.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end this podcast right here by saying thank you guys for joining. Good to meet you, Butters. And as always, guys, have a great day.